Taking, again, 3 1v1s. If you're in a 2v4 or a 1v4, you need to fish out 1v1 engagements, or else you're just going to get shot in the back or the side simultaneously. It's just how Siege works. You need to be smarter than the enemy in order to make the man count back in your favor or even. What is going on, guys? 821 Mayo here, and today we are going to be having ourselves another viewer VoD review video. Now, before we actually carry on into the VoD review, I want to announce 2 huge things that are very important to me. So firstly, I am now a content creator for the Wichita Wolves. If you guys have been following me for some time now, you will know that I used to play under them in the competitive side of Siege, but now I am a full-on content creator for them. A link to their Twitter will be in the description below of this video. And I also want to announce that Shock Vexian and I will be live on Shock's Twitch page right now as you're watching this video for the very first episode of the Post Plant podcast. So as I'm speaking in this video from the past into the future, we will be live. Now, I'm not saying go over there right away. You can pause the video, go watch the podcast, come back, watch the video, because this video is a banger. But with all of that being said, let's jump into the video.
It is.
Alright. You kind of made a really bad mistake there. You threw both of your nades, one into an ADS, one into a my magnet. You're going a little too fast there. You have the Amaru as well as the Hibana, so out of those 2 operators, you have flashbangs. And if you wanted to try to nade and kill the guy top red, you could have communicated, because I know you have a mic because you've already talked in the video, you could have communicated, hey, can someone burn through the CCTV breach? So I suggest, slowing down there a little bit, because nades are very important pieces of utility, especially when they are the only explosive that your team currently has in this round. You're the only one with any sort of long distance explosive utility. So it's very important that you use them cautiously and efficiently. So that way, for example, if there's ever a Maestro cam in an area where you can't blow torch it, you have the nades to deal with that issue. But yeah, you got to make sure that you're not really wasting your nades like that.
So I killed Wamai, not Visual.
Alright, a huge thing that you're missing out on. So, when you are playing CCTV wall, you need to own the position. Whenever you open this wall, you need to own it. Currently, you have you on rappel, looking top red, and then you have a teammate on the default rappel, which is to the east, like the head glitch rappel. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about there, but you need to own this position. As you just saw, while you were droning, right here. So if they have a Raptors player, and I'm gonna go under the assumption that they do, because 90% of the time there's someone playing Raptors on Clubhouse. This wall being soft here is a huge advantage to clear that guy out, because now if you start spamming this wall and shooting bullets through, it pretty much forces him to either relocate to the bottom of the garage by vaulting over or playing prone. Either way makes it much easier to kill him and deal with him and push him out of the position, or whatever the situation and the outcome is. But this wall right here being soft, huge advantage to you guys. You need to make sure that when this wall is open, you don't play on the rappel, because if you play on the rappel, you are now limiting your mobility, because the defenders are much more likely to predict where you are, not only from the rappel the utility, but your positioning is also limited, because you can only be on one of the 3 sides of the little box outside of the CCTV wall. So 2 huge things to pick up on here. Oh no. Oh no, you're peeking from the left side. Oh no.
Oh, she's prone.
Oh no. Why? Let's just take a look here. Why do you not want to peek from the left side of the breach? Well, let's see. You're right here through the wall. We can see it because of the little icon. Your shadow is right there. Never, ever, ever, ever peek from the left side of garage door. Also, I just said that the Raptors wall is soft. You should be mag dumping this guy. You should be getting info on him and mag dumping wherever he is playing. And then this way the Hibana makes her job much easier by walking in bottom garage and shooting this guy in the head. Either way, he's dead. If the Hibana dies, great. You know, whatever. Not great, but you know, you refrag at least. But this guy, you guys don't understand how much advantage that you guys were given by one wall bot not being reinforced, and also you making the huge mistake of peeking from the left side. If you peek from the left side, it will cast a shadow on the door, on the floor rather, and it pretty much is a free pre-fire kill. Like you can see that the Valk saw your shadow 3 or 4 times before she even saw your physical operator. Please never do this ever again.
Gotcha.
You droned way too much. It's a wrong spot as well. I still got the left side. You should always do the middle. Yeah, see, now you have to use 2 ash charges. Alright, so 2 things I want to go over. You over-droned way too much. All you have to drone here, like, you didn't even drone blue stairs. Like, there could have been a guy playing deep blue stairs. He could have heard your drone, heard you get off your drone. He could be walking up main blue stairs and then kill you. You're droning the wrong positions. You're droning way too much in lounge and not enough in blue. Because all you need is top new blue control, and then you can ash charge. 2, you wasted an extra ash charge when you could have just shot it in the middle. Especially with an ace and a Habana, you could open both panels of the CCTV wall by getting rid of the bandits. But since you didn't shoot in the middle, you have to now use 2 ash charges to allow the ace access to opening both panels on the CCTV wall. So, wasted an ash charge and over-droned way too much. Oh no, never hold this angle. Yeah, never hold that.
Top right.
Alright, 2 things, or 3 things with this angle actually. Okay, so first off, they have height advantage. Everyone knows that an enemy who has the advantage of height makes the gunfight much easier for them. Because you have to shoot up and trace, or track, while they have to shoot down and track. 2, he has peeker's advantage. By him swinging, it gives him peeker's advantage. Because, you know, he has the momentum in his movement. 3, they can get an angle and shoot you in your chest from like this right here. And you won't even be able to see them. They can see all the way down to blue stairs. Or the blue door. Like, you can see like a very small sliver of the actual inside of the room. But yeah, never do this. Because you just lost 70% of your HP. Just off of one angle.
Yep.
Oh no. What are you doing?
Top right still. No rotate by the way.
I mean, good job on the comms, but what are you doing? Like, now you just left your ace alone with the fuser on breach with 1:30 left. I've every time I VoD review this map, I don't know why, but people overcomplicate this. Your first step, always get CCTV wall open. Get CC wall open. First step. Second step, depending on which side of the map you want to take. Right now, your team seems very indecisive in what they want to take. You have 2 of your teammates construction side, and you have your ace CC side. Either way, you need to make a decision on what you want to push. Your attack is completely split, but to go back on my point, get CC wall open. Depending on where you want to push, if you want to take CC control, take garage control. If you want to take cash control, take con control. It's really that simple. Like, you're literally running up red. You're so kill hungry. Oh my goodness. You are unbelievably kill hungry for no reason. You gotta stop yourself. I've said this once and I'll say it again. The difference between a good player and a great player is when they know when to pump the brakes. Right there, you did your job with your ash charges. You got the wall open in a fairly decent amount of time. You could have done it faster, but you got the wall open nonetheless. And you take the gunfight top red when you don't need to be below anymore. And then you rush the guy after ash charging near him, and you die. You did not pump the brakes. You let your initial decision determine what you were going to do. If you thought about what you were going to do a little bit more, you probably wouldn't have gone for that. Because now that you're dead on drones, you know that it's probably a stupid thing for you to do to try to rush someone up top red. Doesn't make any sense. Like, you got the wall open. Now you should be helping your teammates in wherever they want to push. But instead, now you're dead. He's on the mattress. You hear him. You need to spend less time quick peeking and learn the actual sound mechanic. You could have easily killed this guy and prevented your death for a 3rd round in a row. Just by knowing the basics of a map or a sound engine. You're making very simple mistakes that lead you to your death that could so easily avoided. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, literally, these deaths that you have, you would have 0 deaths in this game if you just, like, if you just didn't make the decisions that you make. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, you hear this guy proning underneath the bed. Like, if we watch his kill cam, he's going to run over to the bed, go prone, move a little bit, and then stand up and shoot you. I will put money on it. Yeah, you need to, someone proning makes a very distinct sound. If you don't know what it sounds like, spend the same amount of time you learned how to quick peek and put that into learning the sound mechanic. Go into a custom game, run around, listen to what things sound like, different audio cues, different movement cues. I promise you, you could have won this round and clutched up by learning one simple audio cue. I promise you.
Nice stairs.
He's already down main. He's in moto now.
Dirt. Oh.
1 dirt, 1 moto, 2 offsite. 1 stock, 1 dirt, 1 moto.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Ash is in church.
The bomb diffuser has been successfully deployed.
Yeah, you are playing
One friendly
way too
remaining.
passive. It's a 2v4 with one of your teammates, or sorry, an enemy being in church already. I want to explain something real fast. There's a lot of information that you can get in this game by just paying attention. So, firstly, the audio cues of the Ash running down main stairs. I'm not going to go into it because, you know, I don't want the video to be too long, but running down main stairs on Clubhouse is a very unique sound cue. There's only a few places on this map where there's a metal texture or audio cue that can pinpoint where someone is. I heard her running down main stairs, and then I heard her run into Moto. All from you playing in blue. How did I know she was in Moto? Well, you have a cap can. She hit a cap can trap, Moto door, walking in. How did I know it was in Moto? I knew it was in Moto because how loud the cap can trap was. Secondly, I knew she was in church because she spotted the bomb. If someone is in church, they're either looking at the church bomb or they have to walk all the way into church in order to spot the arsenal bomb. Either way, she's either close Moto door or already in church. Okay? I hope you guys are following along. Thirdly, you know where 3 out of the 4 attackers are at. You have 3 1v1s that you did not take in the amount of time you were playing in blue. If it is a 2v4, you need to get at least 1 pick. Ideally 2 to make the man count even. Getting 1 you can work with in a 2v3. You have 3 1v1s. You have an Ash in church, you have someone in dirt, and you have the Hibana in stock getting your blue hatch. Instead, you sat in blue, doing nothing, holding an angle, hoping that the attackers would come to you. But I'll tell you right now, even not watching the situation play out, they're not going to run into blue, into you, because they have full sight control. There's going to be someone walking through dirt into Arsenal, and you already have an Ash in church. They're not going to come to you. You need to understand what position you're in. You are in a completely crappy situation, and you did nothing with it, with the amount of advantages that you could have had by taking, again, 3 1v1s. If you're in a 2v4 or a 1v4, you need to fish out 1v1 engagements, or else you're just going to get shot in the back or the side simultaneously. It's just how Siege works. You need to be smarter than the enemy in order to make the man count back in your favor or even. You need to play below here.
Rushing site.
Yeah, you need to play below. Play below, play below. Okay.
Let's go.
Capitalize on their mistakes. Very similar to what I was saying earlier. Good job.
Awesome construction.
on getting the lineup, but that was more or less on the enemy than on you doing a good job, to be honest with you. You now have
10
diffuser
seconds
control
left.
as well.
Friendly, last
Yeah,
operating.
and
See, here's the goose
Legion just run.
doing their
5
doing
seconds
their work.
remaining.
Planning in CC. He's gonna
Op
be.
4 has
Oh
placed
no,
a
he's in cash.
bomb. Destroy it.
Okay,
All friendlies were.
that's my mistake. I would have assumed that he was planning in cash. He got to CC really fast and back into cash really fast because I think the Amaru had the diffuser, so he would have to run through the barbed wire through the door unless he went window. He could have gone window actually. I'm actually curious to see if he did. But one thing to pick up on here, like you played the round really well, but you could have gone below, impacted the diffuser in the area where it was. Maybe dealt some damage to him or even killed him because we don't really know how lit this guy is, or just held the diffuser and tried to fight through the vertical hole, because you still have an impact here. So you could have done a lot with just one impact. You could have impacted the default plant below when there was the Ash and the Amaru and CCTV, or you could have impacted below playing the diffuser from below after you killed the 2 in CC. You have an impact that could be very useful for you. You could have even impacted the wall, gone into CCTV, and then hit the hit the old switcheroo on him, right? But you didn't. So you also kind of
Destroy it.
I don't know if you did.
All friendlies
I'm
were
gonna assume that you
Mission
didn't see him when he stood up here after he planted. I want to know if he went CC window. Is it open? I need to know this. It's closed. How did he get from Condor to CC so fast?
Shot.
There's a drone on the garage drone hole. Or the garage, door? No? Let's see.
Bottom garage.
See, playing this position is so difficult without the Raptors reinforcement. Like, if this example doesn't show how difficult it is, then, and if you don't understand it, then I don't know what to tell you anymore. Like, if you don't think reinforcing Raptors wall is a necessity, then you got a lot to learn and you don't even know it. But yeah, like, you're pretty much forced to play prone there. You kind of overextended. I'm not really going to, well, I'm going to blame you on your positioning, but only to an extent because of the situation that you were given. You tried to reinforce the Raptors wall, and you don't have any more reinforcements left. But you need to learn from your mistake of not reinforcing that wall first. Because if you don't communicate it, then depending on what elo you're in, people probably won't know about the importance of the Raptors wall reinforcement. But you're pretty much forced to play prone there, so that's what you should have done. Because, again, you're not going to be able to play that area, especially when you're moving like that and they see you for a split second. They're eventually going to drone you, get info on you, and then spam the wall even more. So just to keep you alive a little bit longer, I suggest that you play it prone. So that way, you can kind of hold this area down. Also, if you guys want a full in-depth guide on Clubhouse, CCTV bomb site, CCTV cache, I literally posted a video on a strat that you can use today in your 5-stack, or if you're ever playing solo queue and you want to do something very specific from it, go watch that video. It's a 40-minute video. I cover everything you need to know on this bomb site. And I'm not even plugging that for the sake of views or my channel. I'm literally plugging that because I see so many misconceptions on this map and misplays and mispositioning that it literally, I swear I'm cursed. I don't know what it is. I'm cursed with this map and VoD reviews. It's crazy. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Positioning definitely could have been better there.
Maru. Prone. Looking top right. Picking out Gold Mine right here on ping.
Alright, before we carry on with the last round of this VoD review, I just want to say last round was on defense. They lost it. And I didn't show it because it was literally just the same thing over and over that I've been saying throughout this whole VoD review of this viewer playing on defense. And again, I'm not trying to, be a dick or anything, but if you're going to send in a VoD review, I'm going to be honest. It's just how it is. If you didn't want to get better, you wouldn't send it in. Alright? So I just want to say that it was a waste of time to even put in the video, so I did not put it in. Someone's main stairs, you know this. You need to call out your teammate.
I'd be main. They shot my drone.
You called it out late, though. You called it out pretty late.
You located a bomb.
Where?
Conversion ready.
Bottom of the hatch.
Brace for it. Eat
Man.
that.
You don't know if Moto's clear.
Can I get to church wall? Can I open church
You
walls?
misshot your Sophia stun.
Electrified. I banned it.
Copy. I'm gonna go get Moto.
Holy smokes. Yo, this defense is so bad. There's so many default things missing. Ooh, you could hit the dash into Arsenal here.
Wait, can you drop hatch and plant? I can cover you long.
Oh, maybe.
There's a Valk. You not see the Valk?
Wait, can I really drop Moto?
Bro.
He's on. No, not moto. I was talking about kitchen, but
I'm coming, kid.
You guys need to go church here.
Somebody one shot them.
what about me? I can sell. I can sell.
Piece of GG.
One friendly operator remaining.
Okay, bro.
All right, I want to. Okay, you have 8 kills right now. You have 8 kills in a an 8 round game, I should say. It didn't go the full length of OT, but it went 8 rounds. You died every single round, and I'm going to be honest with you. You could have prevented 6 of those deaths by just making simple decisions that could be for your benefit. I'm not even trolling. Like, you could have been the difference maker in this round by making simple decisions every single round. Every time, those 6 deaths that I just mentioned out of these 8, where you made a simple mistake, it could have been one decision away from being a winning round in a winning game. I'm not even kidding. This is Siege, ladies and gentlemen. One decision can be the difference between winning or losing a game. When I say this, I mean it. It's not like I'm telling you guys misinformation. When I say these things, I mean it, because I speak from experience. You sprinting all the way into kitchen, seeing the Valkyrie on the box, and like, she heard you the whole way. She heard you all the way you were there, I promise you. And guess what? It got you killed. If you crouched walk in there, pre-aimed her, and you could have fried her. You could have gotten a freebie, played off that momentum, dropped hatch. Who knows what happened? Anyways, you made a simple mistake. You got kill hungry once again in this VoD review. I've seen it 3 times. The round that I didn't show, he also got kill hungry again. So 3 different times you got kill hungry, which led you to your death. Yeah, you might have gotten 5 kills, but I would much rather have you go 0-5 and win the game than go 5-8. I'm pretty sure anyone would rather win a game than have a teammate who drops a decent amount of kills. Okay, for you, decision making, number 1 priority. Number 1. You need to be better with your decision making. You react way too much of impulse and not information. Number 1, decision making. Number 2, positioning. Number 3, you need to stop being so kill hungry. I'm going to say it again. You need to stop being so kill hungry. Number 4, your comms need to be stepped up a little bit. You have pretty decent calls already, but they need to be improved upon. For example, we can talk about the Maverick trying to walk down main stairs this round. You saw that an enemy shot your drone that you left bottom main stairs, and you didn't communicate it until the Maverick was walking down main stairs. That player that shot the drone could have very easily walked to the middle of main stairs, played close on the stairs, listened for someone walking close, and you could have gotten the Maverick kill. That death would have been on you and not the Maverick, simply because you didn't communicate one piece of information. Alright? Those are my things and my advice that I give to you to get better in this game. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you got a lot to work on, Chief. You got a lot to work on. You're making simple mistakes that not even a gold 3 player would make. I don't know what rank you are, and frankly, I don't care, because you're making mistakes that ranks below you probably don't even make on a day-to-day basis. I don't know if it was just a bad day or a bad game, but I'm not trying to get on your ass too much, but holy smokes. But yeah, that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. As I said at the beginning of the video, I am now a content creator for Wichita Wolves. So I'm very, very excited to announce that to you guys. It's been a long time in the works, months for that matter, and I'm just finally glad to be back home and for this opportunity. So make sure you guys go follow him on Twitter. I would greatly appreciate it. Go check him out. And yeah, also, as this video is live, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January the 8th, 2021, Shock, Vexine, and I will be live on Twitch at Shock's Twitch channel. It will be linked below in the description. Make sure you guys come over there if you guys want to chill, ask some questions, whatever you want to do. But that is going to wrap up this VoD review video. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope this viewer that sent in this VoD learned a lot from this video. And I will see you guys in the next video.